Alright guys, let's take a quick look at Gate Token here. I haven't done a video on Gate Token yet. I do have quite a bit of Gate Token myself. Just want to make that clear. Now, they were also rumored to be hacked today. And their, GT, their currency basically fell by almost 4%. But almost immediately, guys, you saw that Arkham data showed that there was nothing, that they found that was abnormal. So, now I want to go to the Gate exchange, and I have to do this on their platform. It's probably the most reliable one to do it on. And you can see basically over here, guys, where you had this big dip, and then I guess Arkham said nothing was found, and it pumped. And it pumped actually to a new all-time high, guys. Basically, the all-time high stands up here at what? 1389. Now, I did draw this little flag on a 1 hour time frame, and it does look like it's going to go down. At this point, I drew this maybe an hour ago, and yeah, if I would move this over here, now that target would be up here at around, yeah, about 14, let's just say 20. I'll just leave it there. It's not 100% perfect, but if it breaks to the upside. Right now, let's see, how much time? Let's put the countdown. So there is, on the 1 hour time frame, still 33 minutes to go. It can easily come back into this triangle. We just have to wait and see if it's broken down or not. So, yeah, right now it's looking like it wants to break down. Now, if that's the case, the actual target would be, actually it should be where it bounces off the top. So we'll be back down here, guys, where it broke down, to about 1189 or so. And, yeah, I just don't believe that's going to happen. If it falls, I think there's going to be some support probably around 1280, honestly. If I put this on a daily time frame, let me see. I had to stop the video just to do that because it doesn't really fit like the Binance chart on my screen so well. But on a daily time frame, basically, let's go here and see. Now, we are right here. Yeah, I mean, we might have some small support like right here at 1255 or so, but yeah, I mean, a weekly support for sure is down here at 1150. It's at all-time highs, guys. I mean, it's hard to say where there's going to be some daily support at this level, just because it's really so high. So could be somewhere around here, I would say, maybe some daily support, but it'll be very small support. So 1232. I'm not even going to mark it off because I just don't feel that confident marking off that support. But it's possible that it could come down here. I just don't think it's going to go down to the bottom where it broke down before the rumor was. Now, basically, we do have a weekly resistance here. It's a very small resistance. There's only been a couple weeks up here. So just want to point that out. It can probably blow by this resistance very easily. But basically, this is the top for the last couple of weeks. And yeah, that stands at 1306, let's just say. And there's a daily resistance right here you can see. But look, guys, I mean, there's only been a few candles pushed down right here at this level. So if we close a candle on the daily time frame above $13.15, I think it's sure you're going to see some continuation. And yeah, but we have to wait for that. And we have to break this, very weak weekly resistance. So yeah, this 10-cent range, it's kind of vital. If we can push a candle above it, that would signal to me that this is going to move to the upside. Now, if we take a quick look at the tokenomics of Gate, guys, there is only a 300 million supply. 125 million are circulating. That is not much, guys. That is less than BNB. I think it's less than KuCoin. It's less than many exchange tokens. I mean, this is excellent. So, Gate has potential to fly to the moon, guys. That's why I picked up Gate token. Now, as for the exchange, I don't really like it much. They do some really shady things in the past. But, you know, maybe they're okay. But the only thing I have there is my Gate token. So keep that in mind, guys. I don't fully trust this exchange, but it is one of the bigger exchanges. And yeah, I mean, it makes no sense to look at the all-time high. Like I said, it was about 11 hours ago. So yeah, it's only 6% down from its all-time high at the moment. So it's not far away, guys. But yeah, you know, just having this low number here really means it can fly to the moon. I mean, if we take a quick look, I just went to BNB, but I think BNB has something like 150 million tokens out. Yeah, okay, 145, guys. So, and you see the price of BNB. I mean, you know, but the max supply is a little bit less. Now, keep that in mind. So, you know, just have to wait and see. You have to be patient. But BNB, you know, is connected to Binance. That's the biggest exchange in the world. And, you know, it doesn't mean that Gate's going to fly up here. You know, they have to start being maybe more transparent like Binance. And just have to be patient. I mean, I still think, you know, it's a good token to hold on to. It has definitely potential, though. Now let's take a quick look at Bitcoin here. I just want to show you that I put this rectangle here a few days ago, and basically we have consolidated inside of this since the 19th of November when we entered it, and we haven't left it just yet, but it looks like today we have a chance to finally break out of this rectangle. Now this rectangle is about a $10,000 range, and really nothing has happened. And I mean, a lot of people have been panicking. Even today, I mean, we have a green candle. You know, it's a nice green candle. But for example, earlier today, when it dumped down from about 101,500 to just under 100,000, you know, my portfolio lost like $1,500. You know, people were panicking. Nothing has happened. I don't know why people panic. Don't panic, sell. Anyways, you can see that we still have, what, about 3 more hours on this, you know, candle to go. Yeah, I would say there's a high likelihood that we will close tonight above this rectangle and have the highest daily close. Now, yesterday, I think, I'm not sure, but I think this was slightly above the rectangle when I made my videos. But yeah, you can see if I zoom in, it pretty much just closed under, you know, just barely. So yeah, we're, you know, a good, what, $400 above right now. So yeah, I believe we will probably close this candle. Bitcoin is really stable right now. I don't know if there's going to be any news later today. It's only, for example, 4 o'clock in America and, you know, the afternoon. So anything can happen. Now, if we take a look at the total market cap, guys, we do have a small green candle today. Nothing huge, but, you know, it's a green candle. So it's nice to see. Now, if we go to the total market cap excluding Bitcoin, this has hit this trend line 3 days in a row. And it's going to be a little bit hard to break above this trend line. You know, that goes back from November 5th, basically. We bounced off it, you can see, several times. And, yeah, the last 3 days we've tried to break above it, but we couldn't do it. So maybe this weekend, if things get boring with Bitcoin, maybe people decide, okay, I made enough money in Bitcoin now, I'm going to put it in altcoins. Maybe we can see this rise up a little bit, and maybe we get above it. We just have to be patient, guys. Now, dominance, though, today is getting a little bit of a green candle, so not good to see. But you know, in my bags, I can say that it has pretty much remained the same. I haven't really seen any difference despite this small green candle. So I'm not sure, you know, which cryptos are really losing, you know, dominance to Bitcoin, but I would say it's probably not the large caps so much. It may be these, smaller caps or micro caps that you're seeing lose, the dominance. But my portfolio really hasn't suffered in the last day, I can say. It's pretty much, actually, I'm looking at it right now, guys. It's $57 up from 24 hours ago. So yeah, we got a green candle here. So that probably means some of these lower, cryptos, micro caps and low caps are suffering really. Now the altcoin season index goes hand in hand with that, and you can see it's still a 67 basically. It's been kind of floating around between 67 and 69 or so the last couple of days, I think. So yeah, this isn't really going to change until we see really the dominance swing one way or another. And right now it's just kind of floating around this area here. So yeah, I can see it being a 67 really. The minute, though, we see this start crashing down and we start breaking these levels, you're going to see, the index go back up. So I believe, we'll be back at 75 or higher very soon. This was just a rapid surge up. But I did say we were going to get that once we broke these little two tops here. So, yeah, I'm not really surprised. But, now we're getting a little bit of cool off. And that's probably good too. Now, fear and greed, yesterday was 83, today 76. I am glad a little bit to see it cool down. Like I've been saying, I would like to see maybe like 68 to 70. I don't want to see extreme greed, maybe something neutral or just, starting to get a little bit greedy. But, yeah, this is, it's not good to be in extreme greed for a very long time, guys. Now, as for the Pi Cycle top indicator, guys, yeah, I just show this to show you that basically nothing is really happening. It's going so slow, but you can see it is curving up. So, yeah, I still think we've got many months before these two cross, like you see over here. And we just have to keep our eye on it. And that's probably when I'm going to start to sell, guys, honestly. Now, there is a 97% chance that we are going to get a quarter-point cut in America. And, yeah, I mean, this is going to take place, I think, on Wednesday, guys. Yeah, it's 5 days away. So be watching this. If we get a cut, that's going to, probably push Bitcoin a little bit higher. And only 2.9% now believe that we're not going to get any cut. Now, keep in mind, we do have some economic numbers coming out before that, but these aren't so big of a deal. But, okay, we do have New York State manufacturing on Monday, as well as these PMI numbers here. Those are all, I can say, semi-important. Now, you do have retail sales, some industrial production, core retail, things like that, on Tuesday. Now, all of that is before Wednesday, when we get the interest rate decision. So it's expected right now a cut, and the FOMC press conference will be extremely important to hear what Powell has to say after that. You probably won't see too much of a reaction to the cut once it comes because people expect it. Now, what they won't expect is probably what Powell is going to say. Thursday, we got PCE prices, GDP. We do have some Philadelphia Fed manufacturing jobless claims, things like this, guys. So that's kind of a big day. And anyways, it comes after the interest rate decision, but it's still a big day. And Friday, we got PCE price index, personal spending, and we got Michigan numbers again, guys. So very big macro, week next week. Keep your eye on it. And, yeah, the most important day, though, is pretty much Wednesday. Now, crypto bubbles, top 100 here, it's looking about 50-50, guys. Some things are doing very well. Ondo is at an all-time high today. Virtual, that's a new coin, guys, and I think it's going to be very volatile, just for the next few weeks at least. But, yeah, we do have some, I can say, like, medium winners, like Core, 7% up, Beam, 7% up. Yeah, things like this, they're not doing bad, guys. but there are still some projects that are in the minus. Pretty much for the last hour and even the day, we've been going up, but for the week, we've suffered. But for the month and year and things like this, we've pretty much been green, guys. Because, yeah, if you look at, for example, the month, a lot of these are massively green. So, yeah, I mean, for the week, we just take a look real quick. Yeah, we've been cooling down. Some things like Aave, Link, Sui, they haven't been cooling down. BGB, especially, hasn't been cooling down. So, yeah, guys, I mean, we're still all in all, we're okay. Now, if you want to learn where to stake your coins, guys, go to Coinondo. For example, type in Bitcoin. You'll have a list of places where you can stake. I don't recommend staking more than about 30 days because you don't know what the market's going to do after that. I mean, we're pretty much at the tail end of this bull run, and we're in this last phase, I believe. So you don't want to have your, coins locked up for too long. But that's not financial advice, guys. You do what you want. But me, personally, I'm doing flexible, maximum 30 days for maybe a few coins. But that's it, guys. Anyways, if you like this video, guys, like, subscribe, activate the bell, share this with your friends. And guys, we're pushing 700 subscribers now. And I really just want to thank you all. It's been great, support, basically. I'm looking to probably do live streams, I think next month, guys. Because I'm going to get the watch time, and I'll be able to get super chats from you guys, and make this really worth my time. So, I've been pumping videos out for, about almost a year now, and yeah, I mean, it's hard to bring you guys, this all the time, almost every day. So I'm doing my best, guys, and I hope you're enjoying it. So yeah, I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart, guys.